Hi, welcome back. It's Seth Green again for the Financial Advisor Marketing Program. I thought I would take, because of all the emails and comments that have been coming in, I thought I would take a moment and answer some of the most frequently asked questions we've had about the Financial Advisor Marketing Program. Let's see here. Let me start with, how does this compare to some of the other marketing library type programs in the industry? I can't speak to all of them because I haven't been in all of them. However, I have been a client of a few of them, and what I found is a lot of those marketing libraries where you pay a very small monthly fee, like $24 or $50, you get a whole library of marketing campaigns or pieces that you can download, like newsletters or articles or letters or all that stuff. A lot of that stuff is generic, and a lot of that stuff is boring, and that's why it doesn't work very well. Whereas with the Financial Advisor Marketing Program, you have what Dan Kennedy, legendary marketing guru Dan Kennedy, calls personality and copy infused into all of our marketing campaigns, and we help you put your personal stamp on all of these marketing campaigns so that they won't be boring, so that they will stand out, so that they will work. So you can certainly get libraries of a lot more marketing materials a lot cheaper other places. However, again, most of those programs are designed to cater to tens of thousands of financial advisors downloading generic stuff. It looks the same as everything everybody else sends out, which is why it doesn't have the results that ours do, because again, we keep this program really small. And you're only seeing this because you were referred to us by somebody else, by another financial advisor marketing expert who thinks highly enough of you to send you to this. This is not being advertised in the trade journals, even though I've been written about in Registered Rep magazine. It's not there. This isn't all over the internet. The only place you could find this was here, and the only way you could get to it was if you were referred by someone else. So again, we're keeping the program small because we want to have time to make sure it works for you and to help you. One of the things, as we mentioned before, that you get with the program is you get a live webinar every month. If we had 1,000 advisors on that webinar, maybe only a couple people would get a chance to ask a question. We keep that small. If we had thousands of advisors in the program, I wouldn't be able to take your emails personally and respond to them. I wouldn't be able to set up private phone consultations for you to help you get up and running when you have a question. And if we had thousands of members, we couldn't do that. That's why we've kept the program small, to give you that attention. So that's another differentiating factor. Another question we get is, besides your program, what else do I need? Okay, so that's a really good question. There is a number of other resources we're going to recommend to you. A lot of them don't cost anything. A lot of them have minimal expenses. And again, we're not here to sell you other stuff. None of it is our stuff, so to speak. So what are you going to need? You're going to need Amazing Mail. Amazing Mail is a great resource for some of the postcard marketing campaigns we create. We create them in Amazing Mail. Amazing Mail, you just change it. You pay them like $50 to $100. We don't get a commission on that. And they will change the postcard for, your logo, your firm name, your compliance disclosures, and all that stuff. It's just basic, cheap graphic design. And then you give them the list. They will print the postcards, stamp them, seal them, get them out, send them out, label them, out the door. Done for you. If you join Amazing Mail through our link that we'll give you when you're a member, you get the cheapest prices Amazing Mail has to offer because of our program. So again, it costs nothing to join Amazing Mail through us. What else are you going to need? You're going to need a list of your new target market that we teach you how to define, and then find a list of those folks in your area so you can start marketing to them our way and become the dominant player in that micro niche target market. We use the #1 list broker in the country to help you get that list. It costs nothing to do the market research. It's free. It only costs you if you buy the list, and we do not get a commission on that. There's no cost to that other than the cost that company charges for the list. We don't make any money on that. You're going to need our automated telephone marketing technology, which allows you to leave, as you've read some of the testimonials, and more that we're going to go over, hundreds and hundreds of messages in minutes at literally like 12 cents a phone call. So you can automate your client service because you can call all your clients. You have 200 clients. You could call them every month, for $24. And they will think you called them all. That's dirt cheap. So it costs nothing to sign up for that service. It costs 12 cents per phone call when you use it, but to sign up, Costs nothing. Again, we don't make any money on that. You're going to need an email marketing program. The Microsoft Outlook that came with your broker-dealer or your computer is not what we're talking about here. Microsoft Outlook is designed to send one email to one person at a time. It is not designed to send an email to 200 people or 300 people. It's just, that's not what it's for. So you're going to need an email marketing program. We review and have used a number of them, and we'll tell you the pros and cons of each. Everything from Constant Contact to One Shopping Cart to Infusionsoft, which is what we use today. And again, if you decide to go with any of these programs, let us know. We have special deals with the vendors where you can get extra stuff for free by coming through us. But for example, something like Constant Contact or One Shopping Cart or Aweber, I mean, those are going to be like $20, $30 a month. That's it. And we don't make any money on that. Infusionsoft costs a lot more, but it does a lot more. And that's a whole nother conversation. What are you going to need? We also recommend some digital, turning your handwriting into a digital font. And putting that on some of your postcards or in your letters and stuff like that. We have a couple different resources we recommend for that. And we also have a nationwide, we have a Kinko's account for your printing. You can either use a local printer and promotional products person, it's going to cost you more. You're going to have to print higher quantities. It's going to actually cost you less if you print in higher quantities than it would to print at Kinko's. Kinko's, you can go print 5 brochures and they don't care. Your printer isn't going to touch 5. But we have a nationwide, we have an account at Kinko's you can piggyback on to save money because, again, because of the program. It doesn't cost any money to sign up for that. Again, it's free. It's just something we give you because we want you to be able to use it. Now we have a couple other programs here, a couple other questions here. Let's see, does it work on clients and prospects? Yes, we will provide you separate marketing campaigns. Some are similar and some are different every month to use on both clients and prospects. Some campaigns you can use on one campaign on both groups, and some we're going to provide you separate campaigns with. What if you're a new advisor? That's okay. We've literally had people sign up who are still studying for their Series 7. I would wait till after you pass. But we have had people literally sign up in training so that they could start getting their marketing set up before they got in production so they wouldn't have that lag time. So as you'll see, we'll read you some of the testimonials of our members. It works. We have testimonials of members saying it works great in building up a client base. What if you don't have your clients' email addresses? Well, then we'll give you a campaign, a direct mail piece you're going to mail them to get them to give you your email addresses. Now, if they don't have email at all, it's not that they're not sharing it with you. They're just 97 years old and don't have a computer. I can't help you with that. You won't be able to email market to them. They have to have computers or phones, smartphones. What if you don't have an assistant? That's okay. I started out without an assistant. And we'll teach you ways to get free labor in your office to do that manual labor stuff of stuffing envelopes and stuff like that you are worth way more than. But if you can't afford to have an assistant or don't want one, well, if you don't want one, that's a different story. But if you can't afford one or you're trying to save money, we can show you how to get the labor of an assistant for free. So don't worry about that. That's okay. You can be a one-man shop. You may not be a one-man shop after you're in our program for a while, because you may make the money to hire somebody, but again, results are that depend on your individual performance. How long does it take to work? That depends on how much you implement. So for example, we're going to provide you all these marketing campaigns. If you don't do it at all, it won't work at all. If we tell you to send out 4 campaigns in a month and you send out 1, well, it's going to work 75% slower than it would if you did everything we said. So that's honestly going to depend on your personal implementation of it.